Hello friends, welcome to another video on technical analysis. So same like yesterday, we are going to do a technical analysis or intraday analysis for crude oil, and we'll see what movement we can expect from the crude oil. So yesterday analysis was quite good, and as you can see, there was a strong buying activity happening after this sell off, right? So as I said in that video, if you watch that video, I told that it was a complete sell off. Then the market can completely cover it, right? So it the same thing happened. There was strong buying activity, and the middle of the line, middle of this channel is very important zone or very important level for day trading purpose, because if you see, the middle line was retested properly and a new high was formed, right? But after the MCX close, this candle was formed, a new low was formed. This low was broken out. If you see, the low is 56.83 and the low of this candle is uh, 56.81. So that means a new low is formed, and that low is a swing low from a higher high. So that is a bearish signal, and it can happen that the crude may continue its downtrend today. Okay, and today is Friday, so there will be a lot of volatility. So stop loss are must, and if you get a buy, do not try to, as I said, like do not try to catch uh, the the lows, because the swing low from a higher high is a bearish signal. Same like this one, where we have a swing high from a lower low. Like, yes, I was talking about this yesterday. We have a swing high from a lower low, and the swing high that it has never been retested. So whenever we have this kind of swings, retest needs to be done. Okay, so what we can do today we can wait for a sell setup, okay, not buy setup. um, Let me go to the lower time frame so that the things are more clear. Okay, okay, so we had this retest of the middle line, and there was this sorry for the actually I've caught cold, and so bear with my voice. Okay, so this was the swing low. This was the swing low, and if you see, the market was trending, going up and down. But this sell-off came, retested the middle line, and a new high was formed. So this, until this point, it was very bullish, and the momentum was to the upside, uh, trying to reach this HVN, right? If we also see that this HVN, it is trying multiple times to reach the HVN, but somehow it is not able to do so, right? So until this point, when this swing high was formed from this lower low, it was completely bullish setup, and the market started going up very quickly. But after the MCX close, something happened. There was this complete sell-off, and today MCX opened at a gap down, and the momentum is still in the favor of the bears. They can push the prices downside. Okay, so we'll have to wait, or we'll have to wait for the signal, a sell setup, because this can be a distribution setup, and uh, we can see that the market is going down. So today's Friday, there will be a lot of volatility. So it is better to wait for the market to to give you some kind of signal, or entry signal, so that you can take the trade. But overall view, I would say, until unless um, this high, or even say until unless actually this is a complete swing low. So it is very critical that if you get a breakout and a sell signal at this area, it can continue downtrend. Okay, it can sorry, down, not downtrend, but it can continue the sell. Okay, and as I said, like if I go to a higher frame, so Yeah, so it was this the market was trending in this channel, right? And we are seeing this consolidation going on, but the problem is this swing low that has happened. A bullish setup, a bullish signal will continue to buy intraday once the market is broken out of this high, right? This high is very important. So once the market has broken out and we retest this one, so from this area we'll be buying, continuously buying. But until unless this area is breached, we have to trade very cautiously, right? Yesterday was a buy setup, so we took the setup, but today it can be uh, it can be a trap, or it can be quite frustrating if you see that the market is not behaving as what you are expecting, right? So this, as I said, the swing low is quite is not. Um, I'm not happy with this swing low, because this middle line was retested and a new high was formed. So the market should never, or it should not retest this or make a new low after this high was formed. So that is a concern for me, and I would like to trade today with safety. Okay, it should never be the case that you are continuously trying to catch the lows. Okay, you should never try to catch the lows when the market is going down. And once the market is started going up, if you get a buy signal, you take the trade for this line, which is at 57.44. So that would be the retest of that upper edge of the channel. So that if you get a buy signal, so that could be a trade for 30-40 point. So that is good for intraday trade, right? You can stay out of the market once you get something like 20-30 points for today, just for today, because today is very critical day. Okay, so it is very important that you trade with proper SL and do not try to catch the falling market if the market is going down. Okay, that is very important, because this this area can be retested, right? This low, the swing high from this lower low needs to be retested. So it can happen that in the upcoming days you can see the market uh, at this area. Okay, and above this, as I said, above this area above this HVN, will be continuing the long trades even on the intraday basis or the positional trade. But for now, I would be quite cautious. Okay, I would be trading with safety. I would be trading with stop loss. I would be trading with a proper strategy. I should not be trading on the assumption that the market has fallen and it can go up, right? That should never, because you have seen this sell off. It was complete sell off. A sell off can happen today, or even if not, it is not happening. That should not be your approach to take the trade based on the assumptions. Okay, you never know where is the high or where is the low, right? You never know, because a crude can give a movement of 2 to 300 points in a particular day also. So that day you will be frustrated, you will be blowing your account, and you will think that I should have never traded this trade. Okay, I should never have taken this trade. So that is very important learning. And most of the traders I see, even on the forum, I see that they try to catch the buy, they try to catch the lows or sell the highs. That is very bad approach for trading. Okay, that is very bad approach for trading, because you never know what is the high or what is the low. You are making analysis, you are taking the trade, you are sticking to your analysis until the analysis is getting failed, right? But taking a trade based on the assumption that the market has already fallen, it may not fall further, and you should enter the trade. That is a very wrong approach. Okay, so that's all for this video. And okay, one more thing I wanted to update, because yesterday I forgot to update regarding this cell setup actually. So let me quickly go through that one, so that you are aware of this kind of setup. And if you see this kind of setup in future, then you can basically take the trade. Okay, so if I count the wave count, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have this flat correction. So it is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so and this is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So until this point, we have completed the complete Elliott cycle, okay, and we have this move. So either it can be a flat correction on the bigger frame, like this complete flat correction. So let me draw this one so that, so it can happen that the market is forming this flat correction, okay. So okay, so 1 minute. Okay, so let me move the volume profile so that this, yeah. So we have this, it can happen that this flat, it is a flat correction, okay. So that means once this low is breached, the flat correction is confirmed, because it is 1 2 3 1 2 sorry, 1 2 3 1 2 3, then 1 2 3 4 5 can happen, and the market can retest uh, this swing low, okay. So it can happen. So you have to very cautious even for the long term trade. If you are even the trade, sorry, the short term trade for the next week, if you're taking, you should have, you must think properly whether you are going to buy or sell, because based on this condition, I will be very cautious. I would be trading, or I would be buying above this area or selling this area for the short term trade, okay. And I would be adding if there is some retracement going on. But but for day trading purpose, it is very important to draw the intraday channels. And once the channels have been breached, or you get a sell signal inside the channel, or even if you get swing changes in the channel, so you can take the trade. You can so that should actually, that should be the approach, yeah. Because yesterday we 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 were seeing that channel was forming, right? So this was a channel we had drawn. If you remember, yesterday we have drawn this channel, and it was a accumulation setup. There was this strong breakout, and the market started going up, right? So similarly, it can be a case today. I'm just saying that you need to verify by yourself, or you need to wait for the signal on your setup or your strategy to confirm, okay. So it can happen that this is a distribution setup. A complete sell off can happen today, okay. And once this market has okay, and one more thing, uh, so say I'm 1 minute. Okay. So say I'm drawing this kind of channel, but I would suggest for today, you should not focus on big targets until unless, or you can trail your SL, because either it can be a very big day or it will remain choppy. Okay. There will be no small movement today. It can be a choppy, completely choppy movement, or it will be a complete big day. Okay. So this is the channel that I'm drawing, and based on this channel, the breakouts, okay, if there is a proper breakout, if you have confirmed the breakout, if you are getting a sell signal, so you should take the trade, okay. And or the best approach, or the most suitable, or I would say the most confirmed approach, is wait for the market to give something, a breakout like this, and a breakdown like this. So once this is breached, that will be a very quick sell off, okay. So this kind, yesterday I was talking about this also, but it did not happen. But that does not mean that, because let me show you the yesterday's one, right? So if you see this buying activity was happening from the middle line, so that is a confirmation, one kind of confirmation for the breakouts of that it is not a false breakout. Okay, so this, the buying activity that is happening from the middle of the line is quite reliable. Okay, and even that was the case that this was the swing low from this lower low, right? And we had this swing high. So that is also another confirmation for the bulls. So this is very important lesson, that if you are following this one, then you would be doing good. Okay, you need to worry for other things. You need to follow the swings, and you will have a pretty good idea where the market is heading. Okay, so that's all for this video. It was quite lengthy video. Hope you have liked the video. Do let me know in the comment section and do subscribe. Okay, thank you.